Hi, good morning. So with a world without sports, a lot of people are turning to their own form of athletic entertainment, and it's kind of hilarious. Take a look. So we'll call this one quarantine cart, kind of reminiscent of Mario Kart there. Going through some of the comments, hilarious. People were very offended at the amount of toilet paper hoarding going on in this video, but I don't know, it looks fun. Anyway, Saturday Night Live came back on air for the first time since this whole corona shutdown, and it looked a little something like this.
It's wonderful to see my beautiful castmates on this technological approach to trying to do a live show.
And live from Zoom, it's sometime between March and August.
It is a strange time to try and be funny, but trying to be funny is SNL's whole thing. So we thought, what the heck? Let's give it a shot.
Tom Hanks with the jokes there. So he's recovered after developing COVID-19 while working on a movie in Australia. He basically called himself the celebrity canary in the coal mine for coronavirus. So SNL back in action from home. And finally, one of the fastest growing issues we're all dealing with is how are we supposed to get out of our virtual plans when we clearly have no real plans? Maybe this will help.
Here's how to get out of that. Hey, while we're all working from home, why don't we hop on a Zoom?
Wish I could, but this window isn't going to stare into itself and sing Iris from Goo Goo Dolls.
And I don't. Now let's go to a little bit more complicated one.
I have to spend this time alone making a large map, sort of like Claire Danes in Homeland, of how many people might be mad at me starting from age 6 and onward.
Here's how to get out of a digital happy hour with your best friend on FaceTime. Why would you want to do that? You love your best friend.
An introvert's work never stops.
So that is comedian Alyssa Lim Paris helping us all out with some very realistic ways to cancel out on your e-plans, because let's face it, we're all spending way too much time on Zoom these days. Haven't you noticed? I feel like all day, every day, I'm just sitting on Zoom, I'm sitting on FaceTime, I'm sitting on the phone, and I'm like, I just want to get off the phone, but people keep asking you, where are you going? What do you got to do? I'm like, I just need to back off from the phone calls for a second. You know what I'm saying? I miss you. But I'd rather see you in person than talk to you on Zoom for 3 hours. All right, it is Monday. We're trying to motivate you to keep moving because maybe you're like me and just sat on the couch and watched Netflix all weekend, watching Money Heist, by the way. So anyway, if you're looking for a way to keep moving, here's a great shelter-at-home workout you can try out.
Hi, y'all. I'm Pamela Pepkin, and you're about to do Pamela Pepkin's quarantine workout. Wash your hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! That's great, y'all. Let's dry those suckers off. Hey, COVID-19. You don't scare me.
Okay, if you don't follow Laura Cleary, she's so funny. She's on Facebook. It's her special quarantine workout. I was scrolling through some of the comments, and people love this. Someone wrote, whenever I get sad and lonely during social isolation, I just put this on and dance around. So Laura's off making people happy during the quarantine. We're all spending a lot of time online at home, probably way too much. So let me ask you something. Does this look familiar to you?
Why don't you go first, Doc? My goal today is just to provide the public with the facts. I'm going to be posting graphs and charts, lots of lines, so that people really get a full grasp of how serious this is. Okay. Lame. Yes, conspiracy theorist. I, for one, am planning on telling people the truth. And that is that the government's keeping us all locked up in our houses so they could build those 5G towers and change out the batteries on those robotic government birds. I always thought there was something fishy about those birds. Okay, great. You know what, I'm just gonna say it. None of this would even be happening if it wasn't for Carol friggin' Baskin. Okay, that's not helpful.
So if you didn't catch on, that is Tiffany Jenkins, and she's basically portraying all the different types of people on your timeline, because you know you're probably one of them, right? You're either the doctor, the conspiracy theorist, you're the one who thinks you know it all. This is why I just like the funny videos, because we have enough of the serious stuff, right? You know, a 93-year-old Pennsylvania woman is making a plea for help. She needs help replenishing one all-important provision during the time of corona: What is that, you ask? Booze, obviously. Look at this picture here. That's 93-year-old Olive Veranosi from Seminole, Pennsylvania. She's doing her part to stay home and stay safe. She's sending this message to her neighbors and to her daughter. Please help out and send wine, send booze. In her specific case, she needs some Coors Light.
Yeah.
I think some beer is what
Looks
she's
like...
asking for. Hey, Eric, while I have you, Eric, I wanted to mention this as well. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this tradition, but it's big in Poland and some cities in the United States. The Monday after Easter, which is today, is normally Wet Monday or Lane Poniedziałek.
Yes.
We know the like pussy willows you get in church. You're
Yeah.
supposed to like spank one another and splash each other with water. So a lot of people have been writing me Happy Dingus Day, Schmingus Dingus. I feel like this year it's going to be a little different because we're not allowed to touch, but maybe we
Yes.
can like take out the super soakers and get
Social
each other wet
distance
that way.
style. Yeah, I like that idea. We just like hearing
That's
you say
all
it.
I have for you.
Good stuff. Thanks.